Are all leaders managers? No. Sometimes it's that guy who's worked there 5, 10, 20 years and he doesn't want to deal with the paperwork. But around him you have a circle of people, right? Listening to his every word. Looking at the root word, to manage is to maintain, right? Not all managers deal with people, right? Some of them deal with systems, some of them deal with quality. I mean, they might sit in a little room and never talk to a soul throughout the day, but they're a manager, okay? A leader is just the opposite, right? I can train someone to be a manager, right? It's just building on existing qualities. If you're a little OCD, you have the makings of a great manager. Management is that can be trained fairly quickly. Now we need them, okay, because the world is in anarchy without them, right? So we need them. But the other side is the leader. To lead would mean there has to be a destination, correct? You're going somewhere. Not only are you going somewhere, you're taking someone with you, right? What do they call a leader that doesn't have anyone following?
Just taking a walk.
Just a guy taking a walk, right? He's just cruising along. You're not a leader, okay? I need leaders, okay? And the thing is, leadership takes time. There's only about 10% of the population that are leaders, okay? Now, of those, that 10% of them were born that way. They walked out of the crib and, all the babies in the crying room were following, okay? They had it in the walk, they had it in their demeanor. It is in their genes, okay? There are some of those. There are few, though, right? 20% of them became leaders because of crisis. The whole world fell apart. They got thrown in the deep end and they were going to drown or they were going to swim. And so they start swimming hard for the side of the pool and 8 other people were following them, swimming with them, okay? They just need someone to point the direction, okay? But the third sector, the remaining 70%, those are leaders who became leaders through mentorship. They looked up to a guy so much, like someone in their life, a pastor, a friend, a father, somebody that they looked up to and they're like, wow, I want to be like him. So they start walking like him, they start doing what they do, and it's like, okay. And about 10, 20 years later, they look back and they're like, wait a second, I'm a leader, It just can't, well, I can't make you be born away, right? And you wouldn't appreciate me creating crisis in your life. And I don't have 20 years to mentor you into leadership, so I need you to already have that trait. Okay, now I can continue the mentorship and I can give you a room to grow in that leadership, but you have to have the spark at the beginning of it now, okay? That's what we're truly looking for.